right? And so you had to sit there and listen to people. So you better have a good elevator pitch, because if you want a job by the time you get off at the 81st floor, okay, so imagine going up 84, 81 floors, right, in the Empire State Building, because this is where it was invented. You had 3.5 minutes of undivided attention. They were stuck. They can't go nowhere. But today you literally have this long. Ready? Watch. Ready? Do that with me.
Right.
That's how long it takes to get rid of your ass. I can literally just
like
swipe you. What? I don't need you no more. So I joined the Pitch Freaks in 2021. I pitched 506 times. And I know this because I spent 2.5 years trying to do it every single day to get a 30-second pitch, and failed 561 times. Okay. Just
so you were
never
half of the way to the fails that
I never succeeded. I never once made it all the way through, ever.
Wow.
Ever. Like, you know how much humility it takes for somebody like me to tell that?
Right.
It's huge, right? And the reason why is because I'm going to tell you how stupid, simple, because that makes it sound hard. Ready to hear how stupid simple that is? Ready? A 10-second pitch. It was a 10-second pitch, not a 30-second pitch. That's mostly why I lost, because I was always trying to go 30. It's literally the Pitch Freak rules where it's a 10-second pitch, 30 words.
Oh.
You get 30 words, okay, to say in 10 seconds. And you have to cover the problem, the solution, and the call to action. So literally with these 3 sentences, you got to have a 1, 2, 3 call to action.
Come in.
There we go. Hello. Good morning.
Good people joining us live. Good morning. So we're talking about the 10-second that Tommy failed on 106 times.
Voila. So anyway, so that was the rules to the pitch challenge, was 10 seconds. You had to do it in 30 words. You had to have 1 sentence about the problem, 1 sentence about the solution, and 1 sentence about the call to action. And the best part was that you had to start the first sentence with 2 simple words. Are you?
Okay.
Right? Are you suffering from Tommy D? All you have to do is take his mic off. See me about pulling the battery. Right? Boom. I did it. And I did it in like 22 words. Right? And so these are the things that I'm thinking we could possibly do. I don't mind
GPT around this.
I already have one. So I've already worked with GPT into this, and what I want to do is I would like to see if we can convert what we're doing, get like 30 minutes where we're doing like the 10-second pitch challenge, and everybody's got to come with what they've got. It's got to be 30 words, start with "are you," and have the 3 components. We all get to judge it, and then boop, next person, right?
That's hilarious.
And so we can have a universal timer, a universal, word counting coach, right? And then at that point, every one of us comes in here and we're like, I've got a property. Are you looking for property in Tempe, Arizona?
Yeah.
We've got one with really bad soil, but it's going to be dirt cheap. Give Katya a call, because she's the queen of finding that stuff. Right? Boom. There's my sales pitch. Right? So, but what it does is, it's not actually we're trying to sell nothing. What we're doing is we're trying to find clarity behind our idea and our thought about what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish. If you can't, like, I talked to somebody yesterday and they're like, I'm trying to raise money for, and that's the last thing I heard for the next 22 minutes. Literally for the next 22 minutes, my brain turned into a 1978 cartoon of Charlie Brown, where I heard wah, 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 for 22 minutes.
And you list.
I let it go. Because I heard I need money for, and when I heard that, I was like, I know this is going to be horrible, and that's why I guess I turned my brain into wah wah wah. I just let him go. Right. And I just let them go more or less for my own sake of knowing that I let them talk all the way through, because at the end, and I care about this person, I wanted to say to them, your idea sucks. Here's what you need to do. So in order to be able to do that, I had to let them wah, wah, wah for 22 minutes in order to go, bad idea. Here's what you need.
Right.
Right. In order to hear, because it goes back to my days as an ER nurse. right? When I would stand at bedside and they're telling me all the things that they were, and it was somebody yesterday at dinner. All right, I got to go into this for a second. I got to scroll off to the side for a minute. We went to this event last night at this really hoity-toity Scottsdale athletic club, right? Poolside event with tequilas and stuff. And I'm like, this is not like, let me back up so you can get an idea of what I
It was
look
my
like.
type of event.
Yeah.
It's not his type of event. Let's just say
It's not a me thing, right?
It
But
was a
they
good
had
thing.
this amazing cover band there playing Pour Some Sugar on Me from Def Leppard. And at no time in 1993 did I ever see myself ever sitting at a hoity-toity athletic club in Scottsdale, Arizona, dressed like a monkey, listening to Pour Some Sugar on Me from 1993.
That's awesome. Everybody there, because we were all the same age. Everybody's like,
I'm just looking around. I'm going, all I need right now is for Alice Cooper to walk out and hand me an hors d'oeuvre.
Because he lives right
Because he
here.
literally lives right down the road from us. And I'm just like, if Alice Cooper was here, then it'd be cool. But right now, I'm stuck in an elevator, right? Listening to Pour Some Sugar on Me from some really bad, like, they all look like they just came from the nursing home and started playing, right? Didn't they?
It was
They all
interesting.
look like they literally came from the Scottsdale Plastic Surgery Club nursing home to rock out for us that night.
It was interesting.
Did they not?
Yeah.
Okay. Pick. Anyway, back to the game show. I really think that what we are after here is to help people get their mindsets wrapped around, because I know we have new people coming into this and they're trying to wrap their minds around the fundamentals of a deal, right? And they're not able to do that because the fear of having to talk to somebody on the phone is there. So if I can teach you how to monster that fear with a simple 10-second pitch, 30 words, game show, fun, it'll be much easier for you to pick up the phone, and go from there. So I think Roman, you used to do the 10-second pitch with me, didn't you? Go into an Antonio Pitch Freaks room on the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Remember that?
At the elevator.
It was not an elevator pitch. It was 10-second pitch.
It's like you meet a guy in an elevator, you pitch him, hey, my name is this, without farting, of course,
Yeah, but they don't have elevators in Yuma, bro. So
They do.
you don't even get to do that, bro.
You see the elevation that I'm gonna do with. I actually got a deal that if you want to run it here,
Yeah, run it.
let me type it. Or how
Send
about
us
this?
the-
How about we use free
I know you
estimates
can't-
and
I
look
know
for
you
that?
can't run
Do an
it. Well,
estimate for the new river thing
What
they're
is
trying
it?
to do now. I don't know. This guy called me at 9. I don't know what you did, but I've been getting calls like at 8 or 9. Hey, can you do an estimate for a septic tank and
Nice.
this and that?
Nice. Yes.
Yeah, no, we're
We
turning
can.
up the heat on the septic tanks a little bit, but we just sold one the other day. The other thing, Roman, that we need to do with Baseline is we never told Baseline they got to find a plumber. So either they find a plumber or we find a plumber and pay and charge them for it. But I didn't put any plumbing in there. We're putting the box in the ground and doing everything from the box out. They got to connect it to the house. We are not in charge of that. So we need to put that in the writing. We are not in charge of doing any connection to the house. They need to do that themselves.
Well, once we do the final proposal, we'll verify everything's in there in writing. So therefore, nothing
I'm not a
happens.
plumber. I don't like to play in poop like that. So we ain't doing
So
that.
if anybody else has deals for him to run, you want to get those up on your deal.
Did you text the address to us?
I'm doing it right now.
Is it a deal or is it a job?
We can do. I have a job and a deal.
Just give me a deal. I don't want to run a job. I want people to pay for that now.
Okay.
We
So
don't
I'm
have
gonna
it.
put in there exactly kind of what I started and kind of continue the conversation.
No, just send me the address and we'll run it from mine and see what I come up with, and you can compare it to yours.
Okay,
What
you're
is
doing
it?
it my way, not yours.
What is it? What is yours?
I already have it done, so why
Okay, well
suffer?
then, can you share the screen? If you can't share the screen and run your own deal,
Hold
you're
on.
disqualified.
Now let me just type it in there so you can
Listen
run
here,
it.
OnlyFans.
Oh my
Listen here,
word.
OnlyFans. We're gonna turn this into a peacock fest. Come on, bro.
Oh my god. So bad.
So if you can't run the deal from your machine, you got to send me the address and I'll run it from my machine.
In the meantime, Blake put the Facebook and YouTube links in the thing. We're trying to get our viewership up. So if you have a separate device, if you could click on that and just open up the Facebook Live and actually go into it, like
And
don't
watch it
leave
from your phone,
like-
put it on mute, set it next to you,
yeah.
tap the screen with your finger once in a while. I
But
don't know.
like
all
when
the
you
things.
go in, like go into it, so it looks like that. So anyway, yeah, if you could do that, that'd be awesome.
So you track what I'm saying, Roman? Like I can't take your conversation and rerun it into mine and end up where with the right
I got you,
result.
bro. I was just being,
I know
Yeah.
you're being a pretty boy, knock it off.
I was just trying to give you a little hard time like you do.
I
at
got
times.
a hard time for you right here on this size 11 boot, baby.
It's in there in the chat.
Funny.
I actually,
I got
bro, I'll send you a picture. I got a bruise on the back of it today. I looked, Catherine said it hasn't been bruised for a week. Last night looked, there's a bruise back there about the size of
a baseball.
it's bigger than a baseball.
Okay,
So-
so
You
we're
go-
going into Chat
yeah.
GPT, and we're going to
Deal hunter.
Deal Hunter. And if you don't know where Deal Hunter is, go to Explore GPTs and type in Deal Hunter, and it's there, and then pin it to your sidebar. Then we put it in, and then what are the 3 famous words,
What are the
everyone?
3 words, everyone?
Come on, shout it out.
Katya.
Run this deal.
Thank you. Oh my God. Where you at, Balake? So, all right. So now it's going to cook. And I wanted to bring Blake. Is Blakey,
He's
are you
here.
in here?
He's
Where
here.
I'm here. It's in my camera off. I had a mouthful. Sorry about that.
You had a mouthful of what?
Eggs.
Breakfast.
Ew. Anyway,
Eggs, you love eggs.
so, side note, right? Ready for this? Catherine had a discovery the other night about the difference between X chromosomes and Y chromosome.
Oh goodness.
Okay. So apparently when somebody announces, hey, this stinks, which direction do the Y chromosomes go? They go to the stink, right? The XX chromosomes go away from the stink,
Of course.
right?
Because that's disgusting.
So just an FYI, if you're having a hard time understanding what gender you are, yell out, this stinks, and see which direction you want to go. So if you want to go toward the stink, you probably got a Y. If away from the stink, you probably
Lord.
XX.
Okay. Number next.
Don't ask how she
Here's the
discovered that.
deal.
Don't ask how she discovered it.
Okay. Somebody sends me TikTok videos. Okay. Okay. Fast deal run. So you want to read through this?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the initial no-go as a rental, unless you're buying deep below 100,000 or have verified redevelopment angle.
So here's
so-
what the approach that I want to do, because it's zone commercial and it's right by the border.
Right.
There's another buried distressed houses right next to them, which I was thinking maybe we can gather all those. But the situation I was running into is or the strategy that I wanted to do was to actually get the owner to contribute that into an LLC so we can work that deal and we can develop it and then be able to then sell it and then share the profits amongst each other instead of me having to take out money
Yeah, yeah.
and then
What
from the
is he
get-go.
asking- What is he asking for the property currently?
What was that again?
What's he asking for the property currently?
120. And it
But-
sold for 103 back in 2023.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's just trying to scrape some equity out of it that way. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you get, and how big is the lot?
It's doesn't say in there. I think it's 2650 square foot, I think. What does it say in there? I'm not sure. In the Deal Hunter.
Scroll it right there so we can see. Back up to the top a little bit.
I wish we can share pictures. I mean,
Okay.
just put pictures in here in the chat, but we can't because I wanted to show you guys some pictures of the outlook of kind of what I wanted to
lot
do.
is
And I
only-
think,
It's only a 3,000 square foot lot. So you're talking about wanting to put commercial there?
no, I do it in a duplex.
Oh, doing a duplex?
Yeah,
Oh,
fourplex it can't fit, unless we grab the next space to it.
How let's talk to it real quick. I need to know the dimension. I need to know the dimensions of this lot. Can you come back to me with what the dimensions are? Well, if it's zone commercial, how can we build a duplex?
Or I mean, getting it rezoned. So what I was thinking is, see, the house it's abandoned. The next to it is very distressed. I think nobody lives in it. And there's right next to it is a little small sushi spot, and then there's another distress with the home trailer, and then at the
Did you
corner
just say
lot,
sushi?
Uh-huh.
it's empty. It's vacant.
Got it. So the lot's only 50, like a 50 by 60.
Yeah.
That's super small, man. You get 40-foot wide by.
Are you wanting to
20 foot wide.
merge all the lots together?
Yeah. It's non-conforming.
That would be the main, like the main
You can build
thing to
across
do.
lot lines and then just.
I don't know if I told you guys, but I wish you can kind of go into Google Maps in there and kind of play around it so you can see kind of the vision that I'm trying to
Alright,
give
so
you.
I hear the vision. Let's go here. How much return would it make if we went with your vision?
I haven't tapped that too much into that yet. But you haven't heard what I wanted to do.
No,
There's
I
a
understand what you
there's
wanna
a
do, but
there's
in
a
order
huge
for-
demand for parking lot to cross. Remember, it's 100 feet from the border.
Right. So just knock it down and make it a freaking parking lot.
Correct. But I need the corner lot.
Well, then is this the corner lot or near it?
The corner lot, it's empty. It's been vacant for I don't know how many years.
Yeah. Is there like an alley behind it or something connecting them?
Yeah, there's an alley on those two houses on that
Go
side
ahead and
street.
pull it up on the Google Maps real quick, but at the end of the day, if it's not meeting the criteria, we're basically gonna scrub it off to become like a seventh stream of income, one of the 7 streams of income for somebody. And we'll help facilitate moving something like this across that line because what we're trying to do is position ourselves to get the bigger deals with the bigger returns so we can split them with our sponsors. So if it doesn't make $1 million or if it isn't over an acre, the reason why we kind of cancel that is because there's not enough room in there for people to make money. It's only a 1-person moneymaker. And then you're paying people to work for you. And since Roman's a founder. So like literally we can run any deal Roman wants to run because he's going to end up paying people to get it done. But this thing's like halfway down the block, right?
Like I said, if you were to step out of your house and walk to that corner in that parking lot or in your house, that's the border. And it's a brand new, in front of basically
No, I know
the brand new
I'm
port of
saying
entry.
That corner lot.
The
Yeah.
corner lot is not the one that it's based, but it's 2 houses next to it.
Is it that red one or is it the
That-
one down? So that's
it's
not
two-
3 Is that 3 houses out there? I don't know.
No,
man.
so see that where it says B Street? See, that's not updated. That picture not updated.
Yeah.
If you actually log into the actual thing, so we can start moving the arrow, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about.
Like
So go
this
into the
one?
picture, yeah, and then
Go this direction?
yeah, go that right there. See this right there, that way. See that little sign over there? That
Yeah.
Right
so that's what
there?
the stress. Yeah. So that house where that little gray truck is at, it's another empty lot right there, right next to that yellow house.
Right.
That's a little empty house, and then right there's a little sushi spot, and right at that corner, watch, keep going, yeah, keep going. Right at that corner is a corner that I want. That why would
Okay,
be
but where's
perfect.
the one that you sent us to run the deal on?
It's right there. You just
The
pass
house
it,
we
but
just
that's
landed in
right
front
there.
of.
See,
That one right there?
No,
yeah,
no.
that one it doesn't
house.
have that mobile home anymore.
So this is what he gave us, was
Yeah, right
this
there.
lot
Right
here.
there.
This is the lot here.
Oh, okay.
This is the address, but he wants all of this.
Oh, I understand that.
So if you go to that corner lot right there, see that over there, that
Is it for
end right
sale?
there, over there, that's the border.
Okay, yeah, but is that lot on the corner for sale?
It is.
How much?
I don't. I haven't. Like I said, I got to it yesterday.
Okay, well, what we need to know that it's gonna make 40% or not. We need to know if it's got like a return. And based on the numbers that you're telling me, if they're wanting 120, it's 30,000 over budget.
Right.
So.
And that's what I'm
you know,
saying. This is the deal that I kind of want to approach the owner and say, hey, work with me, and then at the end we'll split the profits.
And that's one way to do the creative financing, of course.
Yeah.
So, definitely get you to the table when you're able to get them to do something like that. So does anybody have any questions about what he's doing down there? And this is, we call this Mexican horse trading. It's
So
literally like, you're telling them, I'm going to give you future money on the value of this thing if you give it to me at like zero money down and zero payments for 13 months. So you got to work out a deal that makes sense, or it's not going to make sense. Because what Roman can put into the property to make it worth more money is maybe worth it to the owner who has no money and can't do it by himself. Right.
yeah. And then the other thing is when I ran into the land shark was the it gave me three exits with the owner. The 50/50 is it's basically the last resource. But based on that, like I said, once we transfer into an LLC, we can do the cash refi, grab the money to be able to build. So therefore, we're not having to pay any other investors, any capital investors in this case. But if Catherine, or you have that arrow, if
Yeah.
you move it this way a bit, so you can kind of go straight, so people can see where the border's at.
I'm sorry, I can't see you. Move it right or left.
Left.
Okay.
If you can just kind of turn it this
Turn
way,
around. So
right there.
that's
Yeah.
the
So keep
border?
going on that street. Yeah.
Okay.
And then move it a little bit to the right, so you can see.
You got to get
So
going.
this
You
is
got
the border?
Yeah, the border.
That's the border right there. So right
Wow.
there, at that street, yeah. So that street right there, turn right, and that's the new port of entry. Keep
Okay.
going. Yeah, right there.
It's really close.
Yeah,
That's
so
basically-
getting set up to buy all these houses down there is so that future development can make a difference. Right.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay,
See, you see the whole commerce right there. That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying it's
right here.
yeah. And but if you move it to the right and just kind of move, like if you were on the actual street, that way. Keep
Oh,
going that
wow,
way.
look at that.
Right there, right over there is where
Parking
all the
lot.
cars are out.
Nice. We love parking lots. I think
They-
Dirt's the best.
That parking lot by now is the one that's money making right there, and it's cash.
Right.
And it's a 24/7 parking lot. But I was thinking of doing either a 2-story or 3, and then just have people park there and cross over and kind of like I do like downtown Phoenix, right?
Yeah,
You have the flag, and it's a cash generating business all day
yeah,
without having to spend too much overhead.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So you're
putting up the fence for an investor would be expensive, but not for us. So these are the things that we've got to point out too.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to take over driving?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got invited to a political event, so I got to go kiss baby, shake hands, all the fun things. I will see you all on Monday. Okay, Tommy's in the driver's seat. Good luck. Strap in, put on your seatbelt.
Oh my God, knock it off.
You got to come over here.
I'm going to turn it over here so we can turn it at Alyssa. Alyssa's where are you going?
You said you were going to point over here.
No, point it this way.
Okay.
She's now on video over there.
Okay.
And hand her the microphone if you would. That way, if she wants to talk, as a matter of fact, we are going to talk today, Alyssa. I mean, I'm going to pay attention to people that are sitting here, not people dragging me around the border, pointing out freaking dirt lots. So anyway,
Well, I have information on a big plot of burnt dirt. Burnt
let's
beach
go.
dirt.
Let's go. All right, so let me jump back over to the Zoom share. Stop doing all that stuff. And no, I appreciate that, Roman. We'll talk on that for sure, because buying up those lots is going to be important. Like getting in there and doing
After we're done
acquisition.
with the meeting, call me because I got the other deposit for the septic tank going. The
Okay,
baseline.
we got to get you to go on the the permit website and set up an account and get an account established. Mine's Mine's no longer working and I don't feel like dealing with it. So we'll get a new account set up under Septic King and Imperium Construction. So go pull that and set that up.
Just give me the link and I'll start getting done.
Yeah, I'll send that over as soon as we're done with the call. Katia, you want to pull up? Let's take a look at what you got. You want to share? What do you got? And Cicely, I see Cicely in here today. Cicely, did you by chance get any calls made? I wanted to see if you and I could round up on that and do some practice calls.
Hi, so I have it scheduled for, I had some commitments yesterday and today.
Yeah.
I have it scheduled for this weekend to go through the calls. I talked to Catherine, I gave her an update and
Yeah,
review on Sunday. And I have not connected with Katia.
okay.
Full transparency.
Yeah.
I was unable to find your contact information in any of the WhatsApp groups. Are you?
I looked too and I couldn't see your name. So
If you could put your phone number in the chat.
I'll do that right now.
Send it to each
Thank
other.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what
Did you?
our potential
shake?
property. Oh,
No, I'm gonna. Okay, so this is the property here. And it looks like, again, like I see the compaction of the lots and all that. They're super tight in there, right?
this is the one that's ours, and these are
Right.
the comparable ones in the area. So these are the top ones. These two unfortunately were destroyed in the fire.
Right.
But this is what I discovered for the lot rent, monthly fee, and the sold price / estimated value.
Got it.
But for more details, I have all this info right here.
Okay, so Point Doom, or as they would have probably called it, Point Doma, right? Um, and that's all you got to do in English. If it sounds horrible, just repronounce it, right?
Yeah, so this is Point Doom, these two right here.
So, okay.
And it has a
And so,
dog
yeah, they're
park,
right on
tennis
right on the
court.
water.
Yeah.
That one sold for $200 million.
Yes, but let me ask how many acres it was actually.
Don't
Does it
matter.
say?
It goes by units.
Oh, by units. Okay,
Yep.
so that one, Point Doom
Comparable.
is 297.
Right. So what you would understand then is that they're right under, if it's sold for $200 million, it's right under $1 million per unit. So just say if you did quick math, just say $780,000 per unit times 293. What is that?
I was not listening. Can you repeat it?
Of course you weren't.
Sorry, you didn't catch my attention in that first 10 seconds.
Yeah. That's start 297 times 780,000 makes it come out to 220, like 221 million.
It's 231. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I said 297 times 730,000, we're closer. It's 216. So it's probably, let's do 680. 680. Yep, we're right there. 201. Right.
Okay.
So each unit out there's about 680,000.
But they're not luxury.
Right. Actually, they look like double wides. Like if you
Double
go
what?
zoom in the picture, if you go zoom on that picture, those look literally like double wides that they got fancy dancy with.
Okay.
Right. And then it looks like some 2-story condo bullshit over there, way back up in the hill right there.
Right here.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's part of their property. I don't know if it's just
I would
that.
imagine it is. I would imagine it is.
So that whole area. Okay.
Scroll to your left or to your right there. See those right there? Where did you get those pictures from?
This one?
Nope. Keep going to the right, right there.
This is Paradise Cove.
Yep. So right here to the, like right there to the, on what I'm looking at is the left. To you, it might be the right. It's under the word 233 right there. See those?
Mhm.
Those houses literally cost $80,000 to $100,000 to build.
What's the city there?
This is
Malibu.
Malibu.
Those are primarily newer manufactured homes. The ones that are older are the tin roofs, the metal ones. If you look at
Yep.
the shingle roofs, those are anything like 1980s and newer. So those are all,
Right.
yeah, newer.
Yeah, and these are literally to build brand new, are under $100,000 to build brand new,
Yeah, from the factory. Yeah.
and it costs 10,000, maybe 15,000 a unit to plant.
Okay.
So all in cost to put those out there is under $150,000 a unit.
Yeah, that's accurate with like dealer costs.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
the parcel's already, so the thing about a mobile home park is usually you have to buy the space. If you're gonna put a brand new home in a park, you have to buy the space, which is usually like, for example, the 10 homes are probably worth in that area, probably worth 100 or to 200, 300,000. So this already has everything gone. So it's
Right.
even less because now you just put the home
No,
there.
it's not, because we got to clean the dirt. We got to we got to truck out. If you go look at that dirt, we got to take all that dirt out of there. That anything that had burnt on it needs to be removed 4 foot down.
Got you. So dirty dirt. That's the
Dirty dirt. Yeah, Katya is good at finding dirty dirt. What can I say? So
Sorry. Okay.
we're
Oops.
learning her how to mitigate it. That's all. So based on that, so yeah, like, it shows that there's a 52 Paradise Cove. Go look at that property, and they're selling it for $1 million. Go look at that 52 Paradise Cove. See if we can find that one on the Deal Hunter.
Should I just ask you right here or a new chat?
No, make a new one. Make a new one. Make sure that you put in there, you know, that it's you're wanting to see a listing for it. You might need to tell it that it's in Malibu, California too. So while it's digging that up, I wanted to jump over real quick because this is in my box. I'm going to share my GPT. And what I'm going to show here, I got it. Catherine's got this thing backwards. I wanted to try and find the property. We had I had a discussion with, I think it's this one. This is our Titan 23. Yeah. So here in Titan 23, this is what Roman and I are working on with our Land Shark Mastermind. We're buying land and dirt to do development on, right? And so it's called the Land Stabilization Fund. And so you can see here that basically what we're doing is we are acquiring the land, getting the entitlements and rezoning and infrastructure done, and then selling it to the institutional developers and the QOF buyers, right? And we're doing this by setting up QOF compliance and having it all set. The property down there sets up really nice to do that with and create the cash flow. So we already kind of, you know, understand what we're getting into down there with this. But what I did was in the Titan 23 is we set it up to be able to do this. So the Titan 23 is not a pooled fund, but based on what we're doing, we're able to buy deal by deal. We're voting on this with everybody. So I ran this through Titan 23 new GPT that we created, and you can pretty much you can only find it really when you go through when you go through the GPT store, you can find it. But like mine's right here. I go in there, I can start the conversation with it about anything in Titan 23. I can tell it I want to find a dirty dirt deal. It'll probably tell me to see Katia, right? So the goal is to utilize these tools to help us, because it has all the information in it that we need in order to operate. So and come up with the things that we come up with. So let me jump back out of here. I think, Katia, you're probably ready to reshare, show what you got. Right, here we go. So this is one of the deals down there, huh? For $1 million, $1 million deal down there.
Kathy, are you the one that's browsing through the pictures?
Whoops. Yeah, sorry, that's me.
Okay. Is that the type of building you guys want to make? You would want to do?
No, this is the house that's for sale for $1 million. So it has 0 lot line.
So it's in this property right here.
Right, but it's not near the edge of the water. Right? Mute yourself, bro.
I was just gonna say,
What? So, what were you gonna say, Roman?
so our partner that we have in California, the architectural engineer designer that was working in the Joshua Tree things that he was doing, he can do whatever type of work or whatever is needed in there too. So if we need something in the future soon, we can talk to him.
What are we doing?
We can talk to our partner in California that lives over there by that's in LA. That does all these type of designs and everything that needs needed for building.
We're just gonna put United Tiny Homes out here.
Okay.
178 of them or something, right? Anyway, we're trying to figure out what the going rate is out there. So this is a manufactured home. How many square foot? It doesn't even say how many square foot, but I guarantee, like if you go down and you can look at it, you see the front of it right there. That's a 1978 Jayco model.
Single wide.
Single wide, right? That's probably what, like 50 long by 10 wide inside. So it's 500 square feet, maybe 600 square feet, maybe.
And that's $1
Right.
million.
$1 million, $1 million. As we're going through all this, $1 million, right? Million. Like this is $1 million, right? So, and this is a listing, right?
Yeah.
We can go look at solds and see what they have sold, right? And they said they have 4 in this park for sale.
What park?
Right.
I can put sold in the chat really fast.
That'd be perfect. It's
Yeah.
Paradise Cove.
So, and again, so the goal and the idea here is to understand the value of the burnt down place.
Mhm.
Yeah. Tina says paying for land and location. Absolutely. But if we can make it make sense and we can sell brand new luxury tiny homes for under $1 million a piece, it probably still would make us profit, because again, we're going to be charging these people like $3,000 to $4,000 a month in lot rent, right?
So for it to be considered a mobile, like, can you have, like, within the mobile home zoning criteria, are you allowed to have like 2 or 3 stories, or does it have to be 1 story?
Again, I think it's based on, you could probably build a 2-story. I don't know what the height requirements are, but I hear where you're going with it, right? Double your square footage, blah, blah, blah. If they would be okay with it, I would propose to build, because a tiny house is regulated under 500 square feet. A manufactured home is under has to be built in a factory or something, right? So there's all these parameters. We could do the United Tiny Homes there, or we could do the sea containers and make a sea container, village there, right?
Okay.
And build these out with sea containers. There's so many things we could do there. It's ridiculous. What we have to discover before all of that, though, is algorithmically, are we going to be able to make money? Right. And so that's why it's important to go look at the comps and be like, okay, can we legitimately do this? The reason why the bigger developers want to do the hotels there is because it makes more money per door, right?
Yeah.
They're going to go 7 floors up, right? So, and it's because they don't have access to the tiny homes like we do. We're going to be making money double time. We'll be making money on the raise and on the deal, and then we're going to be making money on the deal and the build, right? So
Okay.
we can get what's called a double dip on this if we partner up together, and that's the point to this entire collection of people is getting all of us together to work together to get these things done, just like the big dogs do,
Yeah.
right? Because a big dog is going to be like, well, I want to put a hotel there, 7-story, 14-story, because he needs to make his money back from what it cost him to get it built by hiring people instead of having them in a collective with him,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So looking at the pictures, can you show me the one that was actually there before? I think you had some pictures of it, right? That's what was there before. You can see the 2 stories. See them?
Yeah, sorry, I'm
Boom,
trying to
boom,
like
boom.
zoom out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so there's a couple too, like this house right here
Yeah,
and this one, this looks
Yeah.
really big.
they were all added on to, right? So if you zoom into them and look at them, you can see them really well. Like that one's a good picture. Zoom in, like let's go picture by picture, or zoom into it. I want to go right there. See that like clubhouse back there where the cars are parked?
Right here.
Yeah.
I'm just having a ridiculous time with zooming in right now. My fingers are being okay, this is as much as I can go.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Because again,
Okay.
I'm what I'm looking at is that big long building right there is kind of like the clubhouse that's right up against the beach,
Okay.
right? And so there's like public parking down the side over there. This is going to be a mix of public and private use, I'm sure. It shows
Uh-huh.
right here. One of these damn things got a double decker on it over on the far right. Nope, far, yeah, that's your left. That's your right, our left. So your right there. You can see this double decker right at the back lot right there. If you come from the red garbage, yep, right there. See that thing?
Yeah.
That's a 1978 stacked on a 1984. Right? And I bet it would have went for $1 million.
I feel
Or
like
more.
it'd go for, well, again, I have no credibility. We need to ask Cicely how much it would go for.
I got
But
comps.
again-
I got comps. I can't share them on the chat, but I could share my screen if you want to see the comps.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. So yeah, I mean, what was there before makes sense.
Okay.
Because if we can do 2-story, like there's a area, I don't know how many square feet, but like this tiny area by where I live, and I didn't even envision anything could be there. And they built 12 3-story or even 4-story. I think 4 stories too much, but they built 12 3-story condos. But it could be similar with 2-story mobile homes instead of 1-story.
Oh my gosh, these prices are insane. Do you guys see?
Yep.
So these right here, this is the width and the length. So this is going to tell, so if it's 1 is a single wide, if here 2, it's a double wide. The years here, so 1968 single wide sold for.
Are you okay zooming in just a little bit? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, how do I do that?
I think take your fingers and like spread them out on the keyboard.
I don't have it. Let me see. Sorry, Mike. I have a bunch of things going on my
You can
computer.
also try Command Plus.
Okay. Command plus on a Mac?
Are you using an Apple?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to one of the Apple people.
Oh. Thank you.
Oh, do it again. Do it again. Do it
You
again.
can do it multiple
That's
times.
perfect,
Command
yes.
plus to increase,
Awesome.
Command minus to decrease it.
Awesome,
Okay.
that's just
All right,
perfect.
so right there. All right, so Katya, because you can share your screen while Cicely's sharing her screen, right?
Can I?
I think you can share your screen and then go look up this property right here. Go back to Cicely's screen if you don't mind.
I can
How
read
can
it
we
to
get-
you so you could type it.
There we go. If you go back to Cicely's screen, grab that address right there, the 28, the one that's for, where's the one for $5 million?
It's the second one. It's 28. Yeah.
28128 Pacific Coast Highway number 100.
Yep.
Okay.
20 square feet.
For
Sold for $7,000 a square foot.
wow. And so where do I put this? In a new chat or in the chat where we saw the previous home?
You can go put it in a new one or in the same one. It don't matter. We're just gonna go try to look it up and see if we can find a
And this is
listing for it.
this is in October, so this is pretty recent.
Yeah.
So on
And
a
again, it's within the 6-month window, but
Yeah.
even still, like we're getting an understanding of like what the hell is reality right now, you know?
and
Do you
from
guys
go ahead.
do you guys see my screen now?
I do send it.
Okay, do you want to dictate anything?
Nope, send it.
That's it?
Run this deal.
Oh,
You know the rules. Come on.
sorry. Okay, well, while it's running, this is very good information. Thank you, Cicely.
Yeah, but
Okay.
all of them are over $1 million. And they're all like that one's only 480 square feet for
And look at what they bought. Look what they paid for it. This is a dealer right here. They paid 270.
yeah.
And that's a
Yeah.
2025 home. So that's what it cost them to get the home there. They probably had to
Right.
something like they had to put money into it. So 270. And look, somebody
Well,
got it for
270
$1.
is a luxury. If you go look up that Cavco model right there, it's a January 14, 2025 model. 100% that it because it's 1,780 square foot, right? So that look at the per square foot price right there. It's $152 a square foot to build it.
Mhm. And this, yeah, and look, this one they got for $1.
Yeah.
5,000. They're
Dollar
flipping,
usually means it transferred out of probate, so sometimes.
they're flipping it. This dealer's
Yeah.
buying them for that and then putting them in for that and then selling it for millions.
Yeah. Right there, look at that one, $133 a square foot, $123 a square foot. But then right there, the one that was built in 1977 is $1,904 a square.
Yeah.
Macy Homes. Macy Homes has one for 312.
Yeah, these are all dealers, so these are not comps. And then you'll see the ones that sold at the actual price, those are real comps.
Right.
Look at 504 square feet for almost $100.
From a 1977. Katia, are you done cooking yet?
Yes, I'm done cooking, but we might have to recook.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what it gave me.
Let's see if we can find it on tell it to find a listing for it.
Gotcha.
Don't scream at it.
Ah. Ah. Okay. Mm.
That's the old listing. That's the fifth. That's not the one that,
No, it's not.
so it's not picking it up. Let me
Cicely, what
dictate
would
to
the
it real quick.
address be?
Let me
For
dictate to it.
For which one?
What'd you say, Tommy?
Just dictate the address to it.
Cicely, can you tell the address?
Yeah, for the 5 million one,
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
it's 28128 Pacific Coast Highway, space 100, Malibu, California.
Look for a listing for this.
Ooh. Look for a
for-
listing for this property.
There you go.
Sorry, Tommy.
You're good. And next week, Alyssa's gonna come and we're gonna go shopping for private jets.
Dang.
So at the, there's the Zillow right there. You could probably click on that.
That's all it's given me.
Yeah, that's giving all that. Okay, I saw it there.
Um,
Just click on one of those that say $11 million right there. What is that?
I
What-
think this is yeah, these
Yeah,
beachfront.
okay. I was like, I want to see what $11 million is. Like, and those look like they're AI. They don't even look real. Are they real?
I think that these were the ones that burnt down.
Right.
I cannot verify an active public listing for this. The screenshot looks more like a manufactured home title tax HCD style record.
Wow. Click on sources. Maybe it's in the realtor.
I'm gonna try the MLS.
Okay.
I got so much on my
Hold on a second. Hey, did you guys, Vadim, did you see the video where the woman monster trucked that car right there? There's a video going viral right now where a woman in a monster truck like pancaked a Lamborghini. And the type of Lamborghini she pancaked is sitting here in the showroom.
spell it wrong.
Cicely, you know what else we could do? We need to talk about is putting together a list of recently sold properties over $1 million or over $5 million and
Mhm.
seeing where they want to invest.
Okay.
Yeah, just even if we just pull it up on Google, I don't know if it'll show us on Google Maps. I just want to see what it looks like inside. Like, what does $5 million mobile home look like? Because I ain't never heard or seen such a thing in my life. Be super interesting.
Not
We're at 10 o'clock, so we'll wrap up with this and
okay.
see what we get.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I can find information.
Pressure, Cicely, pressure.
No, I'm
Turning the screws on you right now, girl. Hey, this is what Catherine does to me. This is what this chair does to people.
okay. We're just gonna put it here. Okay, so we might not find that one, but we could probably find
Maybe.
something. Here's
There's 95. There's right down the street from it. Like, again, these are all, the pictures are hidden.
showing it. Space 181.
Yeah, I'm just curious. There's 181. What is this got? Like,
Off market. Off market is not relevant.
yeah, well, I mean, it's not relevant, but it still shows that they're estimating these things to be over $200 million.
Yeah. A lot of these, it looks like they're selling off the radar, off MLS, because they would be populating on MLS
Mhm.
everywhere. I don't
And
see.
again, there's a black market for houses out there right now. It appears like,
Here we go. Oh, off
oh my God,
market. Oh, this off market too, but
1.6. My God.
for a single wide.
Let's take a peek.
It's one
at
of
this.
those where you don't kind of need to list it because it's so, everybody kind of wants to get those houses. So
Yeah.
I think the
It's
owners are
kind
just
of-
like, we'll do the work, we'll save the money.
It's 1971.
Oh,
five-
hold
500
on.
dollars per feet.
I got an idea. They're dealers.
Oh yeah, the dealers are doing them all day long because they
They're
can
not-
sell them and get
They're not real
500
estate. They're not real estate.
No,
We'll see if I
so
can.
they'll be selling these things to people. The dealer comes in, puts it up for. We just seen it. puts it up for $133 a square foot and sells it for $2,300 a square foot. That's a no-brainer.
Paradise. Oh wait, what's Malibu? Malibu?
I don't know what we did.
Malibu. Ah, the pressure.
Yeah, Malibu Paradise Cove.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to Malibu and see what parks pop up.
Let her cook.
Here we go. Okay. Nope, they're doing it off the radar. They're not letting anyone touch it. They're snatching them up. What they're doing is they're snatching them up, these dealers. They're finding them for $5,000, $1, whatever. They're probably in-house. It's probably the mobile home park owner that's doing it. They're not letting anyone in, and they're not even letting realtors in. So,
I want to talk to you after this. You're gonna be here a minute? All right. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing because their returns are ridiculous.
yeah.
Are you guys paying attention to this? The returns are ridiculous. Katya, let's lock this deal up. Let's go. I got a manufactured housing. Like we can put 154 houses out there. Do the math. Ready? 154 houses times just do $200. It's over 3 million. Let's go. What are we doing?
I want somebody.
Units, right? That's
30
how many
million.
units? 30 million, right?
Say it again. So 154.
154 times 200,000.
Yeah.
What's it come to?
30.8.
30.8 million.
Yeah.
Right? So at 30.8 million, they wanted 600,000 or 60 million, right?
Yeah.
So 60 plus 30 is 90 million, right?
Yep.
90 million divided by 154 units, right?
90 million divided by 100 what?
154 units.
Yes. 584,415.
How much?
584,415.
Yep. And if we sold them for $1.1 million, there's your margin.
Is this the park that burned down, the Paradise Cove?
No.
What's the
No.
park that burned down? I could run the comps on that.
The park that burned down is called Tahitian Terrace.
Hold on.
Tahitian Terrace. Poor guy.
I think they just updated the websites from what it looked like, Katya, or whoever's sharing right now. Cicely.
Sorry, my computer is like, okay.
See, you were out of pressure, Cicely, and then you invited it back.
It's okay. This is my specialty. This is what I do. So I was like, okay, let me step in. Okay, what's the name? How do you spell it?
Tahitian space Terrace. Terrace.
Tahitian Terrace.
Yeah.
Okay. This is very different. Okay, so look, you do got one for 2,350,000, but this is when are these? When did the park burn down?
It must have been last year when the Palisades fire was.
Yeah, that was 2025.
This is
So that one sold before the fire for 228.
Yeah,
right?
this is a 2-year. So the mobile homes, they do data for the appraisers of a 2-year report. So this is the same list that the appraiser would pull if they were going to do a loan on a manufactured home. And all these are registered through the state of California through HCD. And so this is what happened prior to the fire and right prior to the fire, because this is 2024 and then 2025. Yeah, so this was prior to the fire. So you had similar numbers. This is 1,152 square feet for $1 million, and it was
Right.
a 90. So, but there's not enough data to show 2 years. Like, well, I guess this is 2 years, but there's not a bunch of cells, because normally, like the other one, there's so many cells. You can see the whole.
Right.
2-year.
And the dates on all of these, the dates on these units, like that Champion Home Builder one, that one's brand new. Remick Woodcrest is probably brand new, and the Fleetwood Homes is brand new. So those are all brand new homes. So, or no, they're not. That one says it's an 81. That one says it's a 1980, and that one says it's a 1918 or 2018. All right, now I'm seeing them. The manufacture dates where they're at.
Yeah, these are the dates of the year. So this was
Yeah. So an 81 was originally 16,000, is now 535,000. The 1980 was originally 26,000, now 1 million. And then the 2018 was originally 228, is now 2,350,000.
and this one is a triple wide. This has three
Yeah.
lengths.
Right. That's what, and then if you do the math on that, 230 divided by 3 comes out to what is that, 80? Right? Somewhere in there. So 3H24, yeah, so
76.
76. So 76,000 per unit built. They put 3 of them in one deal, and then boom. That's where you end up. That's crazy. Those are 10x margins right there, people. Big 10x margins. Oh,
And there's 158 spaces. Yeah.
what it
You
Tina,
guys have
you
the
asked,
owner's information of the park?
Tina asked a question about mhousing.com.
Who did?
Tina did. Is that it says here I don't have a typo, so maybe
Housing is this. This is just a report that they made. Santiago Financial is a lender, and they made
okay.
it accessible for dealers, but this is a Housing report.
Oh, sorry, I was just looking at the,
Housing is this. This is just a report that they made. Santiago Financial is a lender, and they made it accessible for dealers, but this is a Housing report.
oh, sorry, I was just looking at the,
Tina's on about a 5-minute delay.
No, I just heard myself.
Oh
Okay,
my goodness.
Cicely, I got your number and I will text you right now and then we can dive a little bit deeper.
Okay.
Cool.
I also have a database. I can potentially find the seller's number if you guys need that. If you don't have it.
Yeah, we want to find the seller's number on this, and then we also want to make sure that, because I'm pretty sure it's owned by an insurance company, so we want to do a little bit of a title dig on it to see who owns it, because I think the insurance company probably owns it by now.
Okay. I have a database for that.
All right, and then yeah, Katya can reach out to the broker and say, hey, we'd really like to turn it back into a luxury tiny house community, 2-story condos. Like I've got some really nice 2-story tiny house drawings, 12 wide, 40 deep, 2-story, almost 900. What does it come out to? 960 square foot total, with a rooftop deck on them. And then you do, we can actually set it up where this thing is completely concierge. We'd have the facility would actually have it set up where they would have food, beverage, service 24/7, like just build it out so that people are going to be happy paying 7 to 8 grand a month to live there. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. Okay. Sounds
I
good.
hope all those types of people that have that money are still there though. That's the tricky part. You do not want to be the last guy to build a stagecoach before Henry Ford was born. You know what I mean? Think about that for a minute.
Makes sense.
We go out and we start redesigning stagecoaches the day Henry Ford turned 30. So when Henry Ford came up, he put every stagecoach company out of business. Every wagon maker went out of business. If you weren't making chassis for cars with motors in them, you were out of business. So we do not want to be the last wagon. We don't want to be the last wagon maker.
I also had the chat discuss with me any plans that it could find that, like, in the direction that the Palisades is going post fire. So I'll continue digging deeper and we'll get back to you.
Make connections at the county and at the city or wherever about that and say, hey, I've got people that can make really beautiful luxury homes here and we can turn this place around really fast. Who do I need to talk to? How do I get in touch with them?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then if you and Cicely hit this and hit it hard, I'll raise $100 million to do it.
Let's do it, Cicely.
Right. Because if
Sounds
we raise
good.
$100 million to do it and we sold every one of them for $1 million, like we're at 1.5, we're at 150.
You're a
million.
millionaire.
Stop it. Freaking SAS jar. Do you know about the SAS jar, Roman? Because you about to find out.
This is the power of proximity. Holy moly. It just hit me like, wow, being in the right rooms with the right people, like you can actually, and knowing what you know and just like putting it together, all the minds together, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we can very easily build 154 houses right there. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can bump this down a minute. 'Cause I think
It'd be
I've got-
nice for you to have one for the whole
Mm.
team, hold one, and then just whenever you guys want to go, then you know what, let me go chill my little mobile home over here by the beach.
Yeah, let's put that into the plans.
All right. Sunday
You're gonna have
cookouts for
a land
masterminds.
shark lookout. I like that. I like that a lot. So let me see. I don't see any of my drawings on here anywhere. So let me see. I'll share the screen right here. Are we still in here?
I turned mine off so I could see.
I'm
Yours-
trying to see. I'm trying to find my damn. I lost everything. I don't know where my Zoom went. My Zoom totally disappeared. All right, I see myself over there. Let's see where my I don't know how to share it now. Oh, here we go. So these are the ones that we drew up for Wendon, right? And I think this is important to have in California. If they like RV garages, this is what we do. We put RV garages on them. Stuff like this. This is a 2-story, but it's not built up as tall as a 2-story. And these are the deals we're doing out in Wendon. So if we did these types of homes out there, these are what I would see. We're selling these for 350 in Wendon, but if we could sell that for 1.5 million in Palisade, all day, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Okay, sounds good.
So, Cicely, what do you think? Are these like, these are metal construction? Is there an RV, is there an RV market out there? Do people have their RVs out there or do they just live next to the beach year round in these things? Because if we eliminate the RV parking space, we add more room square footage.
Right. Yeah, I know from what I've seen in all the communities I've worked, the ones by the beaches like this, like even like Santa Cruz, like all the areas by the beach, those parks are very, very highly like desirable. The space rents are high, the values of the homes skyrocket up. I do agree with what you said, like not being the last person, like, not being the last person. Like if somebody, I want to know why other investors have not, like how long has it been? Like, and why are
I
other
just don't think that maybe they know that they can make $1 million. Nobody in their right mind would even think $1 million mobile home.
I think
didn't.
also everyone's kind of sold out on the typical shows they put on Netflix, like the Ryan Searhart and all that, where you kind of have to do just luxury kind of real estate and don't pay attention to the other ones that can make you money.
Yeah.
And people are kind of stuck in that mindset.
I think
Well,
this is, again, I think it doesn't, ready for this, it doesn't make sense for an investor to invest here if he can't maximize his dollar. And he's not going to be able to maximize his dollar if he can't build hotels and 6-story apartments. I mean, it's right on the beachside property. It's right on the side of the mountain, on the side of the beach. Like, not being able to have a hotel or luxury apartments there, that's the highest and best use. But the county's like, nope, ain't gonna do it. You literally have to sue the shit out of them to get them to let you to do it, and then it's probably not worth it. It's the money's not there. So investors don't look at something and think, how can I make the minimal amount of money? They think, how can I make the maximum amount of money? Right? And here's the thing that I know. Those are the investors that think that Boardwalk and Park Place are the best properties to own in the game. Did you know that the return on investment for Boardwalk and Park Place is not, I mean, the return on investment for the properties on Monopoly are actually the red, the yellow, and the green. And if you got the red, yellow, and green, you'll make more money off the red, yellow, and green with hotels than you will with the Boardwalk and Park Place. So again, like, $1 million or $2 million mobile home is not in my brain. But after seeing what I see today and looking at what we've got in front of us right here on this screen, I think that that's very easily a $2 million home after what I've seen today out there in the Palisades, period. I don't know. If anybody else can disagree
Well,
with me, please do.
The question that comes to me is this okay? Because my broker sells mobile home parks, and so he pitches all the mobile home listings. They go they don't really have like an MLS system. They just
Right.
pitch other investors. So if it's
That's
hitting
it.
the market on LoopNet or something, typically by that point, none of the investors want it. It's already
Right.
garbage. So my question is maybe do the other park owners, a lot of them are in their 70s and 80s. They've developed these parks in the 1970s, and
Yep.
they don't have the bandwidth or the energy to do it, and their kids are not educated enough to do it. So there's that. But then my question is, there's got to be somebody that can see the value. My question is, how come they haven't discovered it? Like
I think
who?
it's not, again, I don't think it's about discovery. I think it's about, are they thinking in that box?
Oh, true. Yeah, I agree. Are
If
they
they're
are
not thinking in that box, then like
Okay.
people don't go buy a Lamborghini to rent it to other people unless they're in that box,
they
right? Most people are like, I'm going to go buy a Lamborghini so I can be cool. Not fools around here. The
Yeah.
fools around here, they buy 5 Lamborghinis. They don't go buy one for cash. They buy 5 with credit, and then they turn around and rent them out and make more money. That's what the fools around here do. But you know how many of those guys exist? I think 2, 3 in this entire ecosystem out here.
Yeah.
So again, why hasn't somebody else thought of this before? I don't know, but I can tell you right now, the guys that did think about it are making bank.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and so I really think that with the lack of knowledge about luxury tiny homes right now, like people that look at that property, the people that are looking at that property are not mobile home park developers. They're not. And there might be easier places to get it, because the other thing is, it's not that if they did see it, what you know what they're seeing?
Mhm.
They're seeing 4 foot of dirt removal that they have to do and put back.
Right.
Go ask Katya how much dirt removal costs.
Right.
5 acres was $10 million. How many acres we got here?
19.
Yeah, so let's just 4 times that. We're at $40 million now.
So this is
Now our
probably
$90 million price tag went to $130 million. And at $130 million, we are $20 million in a margin if we sold these things for $1.5 million a piece, right? Or $1 million a piece, right? So if we raise our price to $1.5 million, then we can cover our dirt costs.
Right.
Maybe. Right. So
this is beyond their means and beyond their
knowledge base.
yes. Okay.
Well,
That
the
makes
broker said that they have so many people coming in there. Like they either want apartments or they want hotels. And because the city doesn't allow it, they're just saying, okay, it's not for me. So they're not thinking.
So then what we would be best to probably do again is talk to this broker and see and let them know, say, hey, if we don't want to change it over and we want to go back with everything, is the city okay with that? Right?
Mhm.
And then we need to also, again, I think the biggest thing is find out who the owner is, because I ain't playing with brokers that are just pocket listing.
I could find that.
Okay, sounds good.
Right? If I deal with another broker, they need to produce a listing agreement for me, or I'm not dealing with them.
Okay.
If they don't have a solid listing with somebody, I don't need a pocket listing, bro. If you don't have direct to seller listing agreement where you legally can sell their property as an agent, I don't need you. I got Sicily, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta run because I have a meeting at 10:30.
So why
But
don't you take your time to get there? Because running's gonna make you go out of breath and you're probably gonna show up all sweaty. Don't do that.
okay, I'll walk. I got a meeting to walk to.
All right.
So
Have-
Cicely
let
and
me-
I will stay in communication and then we'll update you.
Let's do it. All right. Ready? Wrap it up for a prayer on Friday and see everybody back here on Monday. Heavenly Father, thank you for the blessing of this week, the blessing of the lives that are in this room, and ask everybody to go out and do what is right for your will. We want to also extend a prayer to one of our members, Tracy Gore, and her significant other are going through some serious health issues. So we ask that you bless them and guide them as well. In your name we pray. Amen. Everybody have a great day. I'm going to go get a drink of water. I've talked too damn much.
Bye. Thank you.